my channel. On the way home tonight, I picked up a Big Mac with the large fries. The Big Mac, they have a Big Mac that they're offering with bacon, but I don't think it's part of the combo deal. My lack of experience going through these fast food places, I don't think I'm getting value for my money. I think I'm ordering all these items separately. I know that they had, like, I was gonna order number 1, which was the Big Mac, you know, with fries and a drink, but then they advertise that their Big Mac and the quarter pounders you can also get with bacon, but I don't know if that's part of the combo. So this came to $10 and change for the Big Mac with bacon and the fries, large fries, and a medium Coke. So that's my lack of experience, I guess, going through. You know, that's on me for not knowing. I'm always trying to, you know, I'm scanning the menus as fast as I can, hoping that the person in front of me extends their order, you know, time a little bit more. I'm frantically searching the menu to see what it is that I want at the best price with the combo or something. But anyways, let's take a look at the McDonald's Big Mac. I haven't had a Big Mac for a while. I usually get the quarter pounder, so I don't know. There's cheese on this, right? Anyways, let's take a look. I'll just take it out so you don't have to listen to the crinkling of the bag. Although this sounds, I'm really thirsty. I need to have something, sip of this Coke. Okay, there's the thumbnail. Now let's go take a look from the top. Okay, so that's it. That's the fries. Now I know why I get the quarter pounder. These just don't look a lot like the pictures, do they? They never really live up to the expectation you get from the food pictures. So there's one pickle, some onions, and I guess there's cheese on the top, cheese on the bottom. No lettuce. I guess maybe it was all the problems with the lettuce. Having, for some reason, how did I get a pack of hot chili sauce? That's Wendy's. I got a packet. Was that? That must have been left on the table. I didn't. Okay. That must have been left on the table. There's no way I got a packet of Wendy's in my McDonald's. So, yeah. I don't know. That's not very inspiring. A couple of pieces of bacon. So, yeah. And of course, my Coke, which I always get a Coke, because I'm not sure if they carry root beer or not. Or does it one franchise only have Pepsi and one has Coke? Anyways, let's get my ketchup onto my fries. I'm surprised that I didn't eat my fries on the way home. I usually can't help but eat all the fries before I even get home. Okay, so as I mentioned, I picked this up on the way home, and the last couple of videos, they were done by with food that I've picked up on the way home, and unfortunately, it was on the way home from visiting my mother in the hospital. So when I did those videos, let's see, did the video on the steak bomb and the Chinese food, and this, I did stop off at the same McDonald's before, but just didn't want to do a video. Yeah, I had to take my mother, unfortunately, to the emergency room last week. She was having trouble breathing, and I think she caught whatever I had. So she had a blockage in one of her lungs, and she was starting to run a fever that morning. I started taking her temperature, and it was 101.4, went up to 101.6. By the time we got to the emergency room, I think they measured like 102.4 maybe. And now she's in the intensive care unit, and unfortunately there's mucus. She has a compromised breathing system as it is anyways from the stroke, but she just keeps on creating this mucus, which is clogging the breathing passage, so they had to put a bronchial tube in. They removed it. I went in to visit her. She was eating, and then later on that night they called me at 12 o'clock at night to get my permission to put the bronchial tube back in, because unfortunately the mucus was clogging her airways again. So the longer the bronchial tube is in, the worse. They don't want to keep that in. The next option would be a tracheotomy, which, when they tell you that, the same thing goes through my mind that goes through your mind when you hear it. But evidently it's not necessarily permanent. It can be removed at some time, and then I guess they close that up. But I had somebody call me and talk to me over the phone about, I think it's called palliative care. Today she seemed a lot better. She wasn't as much sedated, and the plan is tomorrow to see if they can remove the bronchial tube, and they put her on a new nebulizer treatment that thins out mucus. But all the cultures that they've taken have come up negative for growing anything. She didn't have the flu. Whatever I had created a lot of mucus for me. So whatever it is, it's unidentifiable. I don't know what it is. So, yeah, those videos, the past two videos, I sort of feel guilty doing any videos. And, you know, when I watched those videos, I said, gee, I don't even want to post them, because that's, you know, that's not, it's not what I'm thinking, you know. It's sort of phony, because while I'm doing them, the whole video, I'm thinking about, you know, what's going on right now. So, I wasn't going to post a video. I said the only video that I'll post will be when everything is okay, when she's back home and we're back to where we were. Then I can post the video with this happy ending, you know, everything's okay. So, I haven't even eaten yet now, I'm just talking. So I was just going to leave this, maybe at the end of the video too, I was going to eat. But I don't know. I might not even post this. I don't know. But I guess this is the age where everybody posts everything, right? The fact is, I need the money. So I need to post some videos. a sudden. So it's always something, right? The van only has 57,000 miles on it. It's a 2001, but we only drive it when we go to appointments. Now I'm down to one vehicle. So I'm going in tomorrow so I can so I can be there when all the doctors are doing the rounds, and then they can, ask me questions and I can ask them questions. And I guess I'm probably going to be there all day tomorrow, maybe, to see how this removal of the bronchial tube, if it goes as planned, and if everything goes okay. I was there the day they removed the bronchial tube, and she was doing fine. She had a meal, but at the end of the day, my visit, she had a little bit of problem with you could hear it, with some phlegm, and she doesn't have the ability to cough it up. So that following morning, just after 12, I got a phone call, which you don't like to get those phone calls because you don't know what to expect. Sorry, this isn't exactly an uplifting, or for that matter, an ASMR video, food video. Watching the Super Bowl wasn't exactly a priority for me. But so I missed the Super Bowl ads. Oh, the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl ads. And I didn't realize, as a side note, while I was visiting today, I just found out by doing a search on Google, because I couldn't remember. I know it was a Michelob ad, but I'm in my mother's room, in the hospital room, and I'm watching TV, and all of a sudden I realized that this is an ASMR video or commercial, and it's from Michelob, like Ultra Pure Gold or something like that, light beer. And I'm like, this is an ASMR video. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wow, ASMR has gone mainstream. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. Plus, it was a Super Bowl ad. I didn't realize, because I saw the video today, I saw the commercial today. I didn't realize it was a Super Bowl ad. When I did my search, I see Michelob, I typed in Michelob Golden Light or whatever it was called, ASMR. And I see the first hits come up as a Super Bowl ad. Who knew? What would have been crazy is if they had hired one of the big ASMR YouTube channels, to do the commercial. That would have been crazy. But today, my mother was awake most of the time that I visited, and she was less sedated, and I think they reduced the oxygen to see how she would do, on her own. For that percentage, I think the oxygen was at like at 40% or something. attractive. I'm sorry, I've only taken 1 or 2 bites out of this hamburger. So I'm hoping that tomorrow is going to be a good day. With some good news. This hospital, like many hospitals, they have their own cafeteria. And the first day that I went in, I brought her into the emergency room. I was surprised that the emergency room wasn't filled up with people with flu. I thought it would have been a lot more busy. But yeah, I went to the cafeteria kind of late, and I asked if there was nobody at the grill, and it was, I think it was like, I don't know what time it was, but it was past, lunchtime, and I asked if the grill was closed. It was the guy at the other end, and he said, "Oh no, there's someone there." I was like, "There's nobody here." So the guy must have just went on a break. So he offered to make me a hamburger, and all he did was, they had some pre-cooked patties already, so he put that on the grill and then toasted up the bun, and then you put your own toppings on it. Excuse me. And that hamburger was over $10 too. I just got some fries. I think I got a pudding with that, and also a milk. But the hospital also has a Dunkin' Donuts, which is kind of strange because that competes with the restaurant, with the cafeteria. So I had a bacon, egg, and on a bagel. I don't know why I say bagel. Probably would have liked it better on just an English muffin. The croissants are pretty, I think they're pretty greasy. That was my impression of course. I think all croissants are like that anyways. They have a lot of butter in them. But yeah, I'm doing a lot of nervous eating, I guess. I had that at Dunkin' Donuts, and then I had a jelly donut. The jelly donuts were shaped like a heart, which they seemed like they were a lot smaller than just a regular donut. So you paid the same price, I think, for that donut. But it was smaller. I think less material to make it. And I said this in the past that gives me heartburn. I need to stay away from that. I had a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. So yeah, my heart just isn't really in these videos right now. I've got a lot on my mind, so thanks for sticking around. Thanks for everyone who's watched the last 3 videos, and then maybe this video here. There's the cheese steak bomb, the Chinese food. I don't recall the one before that. I don't think so. So unfortunately, my mother is in ICU, and I'm hoping tomorrow's a better day with some good news, and she does well. If they decide to take out the bronchial tube and she's able to breathe on her own, they are talking about also a CPAP machine, I guess. But I'm just hoping that she's able to come back home. So again, thanks to all my subscribers, long-time subscribers, new subscribers. Appreciate your comments. Appreciate you supporting the channel. And yeah, I'll let you know if things improve, and if definitely when my mom comes home, that would be a great thing, and I can start doing more videos that I can just concentrate on doing the video and the food and not have anything else distracting me in the back of my head. So thanks everyone, I appreciate your support. Until next video, thanks for watching.